Alright, so I'm Roman Lily, currently solo traveling around India, and oh my gosh, so I'm currently in Alleppey in Kerala, and Kerala is known as the land of coconuts. But there's more than coconuts in the trees in Kerala. There are a lot of crows here in Alleppey as well. And I used to think that only monkeys stole food from people. However, the other day I encountered what crows can be like. I was walking just along here, which is along the beach here in Alleppey, and I want to tell you what happened to me and how these crows are really, really tricky. Even now you can hear them squawking all around. They're stalking people with food, standing near them. So here's what happened. I got some food from one of these stands just the other day. So I wanted to take it back to my hotel and eat it there. So I had my plate of food and I kind of covered it over just to make it easier to carry. So the plate was like doubled over so you couldn't see any food in the plate. I was walking along this very little road along the beach, and a crow flew really close to me, and I was thinking, oh wow, like that's kind of funny. Crows don't usually get so close to people as far as I know. But I didn't think much of it. Like, I've always kind of liked crows because I've been told that they're smart. So I was like, okay, cool, great. So I'm walking. By the way, I'm a little bit afraid of crows now. They're pretty close. I don't know if you can see them in the trees, but they're right there. Anyway, so I'm walking with the food, and the one crow had flown pretty close to me, and then that same crow then flies by me again, but this time it hits me, like it like kind of bumps me in the head. And I was like, oh wait, that's kind of surprising, like that crow accidentally hit me in the head. I thought crows had like good vision, or at least better vision. I was surprised that it would like accidentally fly into me. So okay, no big deal. I keep walking down the road a little bit further, and that same crow hits me again in the head. When the crow hit me that second time, I had like a mind meld with the crow, and I instantly knew what he wanted to happen. And it's this: the crow was trying to startle me so that I would drop the food and then allow him to have a feast. That's what he wanted. He wanted me to drop my plate of food so that he could eat it. And I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. Now, this area has lots of crows. So that crow and other crows, they all started squawking and like talking to each other. And then I got paranoid. I was like, oh my God, these crows, they're trying to hatch a plan to get my food and like to attack me. And like their beaks look really sharp and like a little bit scary. So let me tell you, I took this scarf. I know the scarf is holy. One of my subscribers told me like never to do anything like bad with the scarf. So I didn't do anything bad with the scarf, but I did cover my plate with the scarf so that the crows couldn't see the food. Like I kind of disguised the food under the scarf. I was still wearing it. And I started walking, and then I left the area. I moved farther away from the trees and kept walking like along this road back here. It's kind of like a sort of a dirt road. So I walked along the dirt road, got away from the trees with all the crows in it, and like hustled back to my hotel. Luckily, I made it back without incident, but I didn't know that crows tried to rob people. Did you guys know this? Okay, if you knew, then you know, it was news to me. So I just found out for the first time. I'm glad I made it away from these crows. But honestly, since that incident, I can't really look at these crows the same way. You know, like, I knew they were smart, but yeah, like you have to use your smarts for good, not your smarts for thievery. So these crows are on top of it. People are eating along here, and the crows are waiting. I haven't seen them hit anyone else in the head. Maybe they knew I was a foreigner, right? They're like, we haven't seen her before. She's gonna be a target. She's gonna get nervous and drop her food. Sorry, crow, not today. That didn't happen. I was too hungry to drop that food, but it was startling. So anyway, I'm having a good time traveling around here and learning about new animals and things to be alert about while traveling. So anyway, that's it for now. There's more to come. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. There's more coming up, more from here in India. I'll be here for another several weeks before heading off to France, and I'll be traveling around Europe for a while. So there's a lot more to come. So stay tuned.